Hey guys, it's Jordyn and this is Jay's Corner. So I just completed a pretty rigorous semester and I want to say I finished pretty strong. I got all A's for the semester, but a lot of people were stressing about finals week. Finals week is the dreaded week for all college students. I know that everyone out there that's taking college courses can relate to how tough finals week is. I took 15 credit hours, which is 5 courses, which meant 5 finals, and each final is worth about 15% of my grade. So if you put that all together, that's 75. Make it a class, that's 75% of a course that I'm just taking in finals, and then I'm taking them all in 1 week. Looky there, that's a lot. That's 3/4 of a class in just finals. Who even came up with finals week? Like, why is it a good idea to test all of your students at the same time on everything that they've learned for the semester? I think it's dumb. I really do. I think it's dumb. But I do have a couple tips on how to successfully pass all of your finals and how to get an overall good grade in your courses. So I'm going to give you an overall 3 tips on how to pass your classes and how to do well on your finals. Tip number 1. Get organized. I made a video on this before, but a lot of people were even missing finals because they didn't know when their finals were. They thought that one final was at one time and one was at another, because a lot of times for your finals they're not at the scheduled time for your class. So you have to know when your finals are. Get organized. Once again, get a planner. All of that will help you a lot in the long run, because missing a final is not the best way to pass your classes. And some finals don't even have makeup days. Like for some of like the lab courses, and I know a lot of orientation courses, they don't have makeup final days. So you can either schedule to take it beforehand if you have like a lot of finals in one day, or if you have some other engagement that you really can't make the final, and a lot of professors will work with you on that. But if you miss it completely, kind of out of luck. Tip number 2. Get a study buddy. A lot of people get distracted when they study by themselves. And then I know a lot of people try to cram in the library before, but they really can't get any studying done either. Find someone that has the same classes as you. Get a group of people where that are in class with you, and study together. Y'all are going to be taking the same test. Y'all need to know the same material. So why not go ahead and try to get ahead with a group of other people? And when I say, what is this? I'm sorry. And when I say get a study group, I don't mean at the very last possible moment try to cram in every bit of information that you can. Now you can do that, if it works for you, but I promise, it will be so much easier for you to take your finals if you actually try to retain information from the entire semester. Once I started getting into classes that are completely about my major, I started having all of the same classes with all the same people, and I found that it really helps to communicate with those people to try to get on the same page about what we need to know and what we need to do to most effectively study. And I found that it's been it's been pretty helpful. Tip number 3, and I have to say, this is one of the easiest, most obvious, yet most overlooked thing that you could do to pass your finals and ultimately pass your class. Go to class. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many classes I've had where I saw everyone 2 times. Once on the first day of class and once during the final. I don't even know how they found out when the final was. They're not in class. It is so what are you there for? Why are you spending all this money if you're not even gonna go? Go to class. Don't try to wait until the day of the final when you realize that you're failing to try to care about your grade. Professors are not going to want to help you. First off, they're not going to know who you are. But secondly, they're not going to want to help you if you're never there. You have to care about the grade you're making throughout the entire semester. And you'd be surprised how many professors are willing to throw in that extra point to round you up to the next grade. It blows my mind. It really does. If anyone could walk me through this, I would appreciate it. But how do you skip every class, show up at the final, and expect to do well, and when you don't, act surprised, and then get mad that the teacher won't give you extra points or extra credit assignments the day before grades are due? How do you do that? that's all I have this week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you use this information during your rough finals week. Gosh, I'm so ready to be done with finals forever. But that's all I have this week, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.